Ah. Dear daughter-in-law, I know that before my body gets cold, you'll be hacking at this old trunk, but I don't take it badly. It's only natural that after fighting so much with your father-in-law, you'd want to see if he left you anything in return for your favors. I'm going to fix up your little hut so that it looks really nice. I'm going to leave the things. Ever since my wife died, Lorenzo got it into his head and ears to bring me to live with you. And although I didn't want to, I thought it was bad to tell him no. The dead and the homeless stink after 3 days, as the saying goes. And for me, what's wrong? Because my person kicked you out from the first day. In front of my son, you were kissing me up so much that I was happy. I'm leaving now. But as soon as he left, you started to chew on me with your bad temper. You wouldn't bring me down from being an old drum and a turricato. Mortified by the way you treated me, I spent the day feeling sad, and since I couldn't see myself getting out of bed, dog, I thought the only way out was to go with your sister-in-law Simona to the other side. I never liked the gringos because of how insulting they are. But between you and them, there's no way I can get confused. Telling my son, I went around in circles more than a Noria man, but I finally spoke to him clearly. But Dad, what a bad face you've seen me make. If I've failed you in any way, then tell me. Don't leave me. Because if it hurts me, it hurts my wife even more. She goes out of her way for you, she loves you like a father. She won't tell me no. My son's soul, what sin must your father have committed for you to be this lucky? Because I wouldn't take a cheap old woman like you, you stingy old lady, not even if they gave you to me wrapped in gold. I wanted to tell Lorenzo to open his eyes and not be fooled by the greenery of the path, but I didn't dare. I never liked moving squash. Seeing that I couldn't get the guy out of the ravine, I became more skillful in order to have a better time. No.
They sucked.
But you weren't bad at singing rancheras either. On moonlit nights, while Lorenzo slept, you were busy getting water from the barrel I had outside my hut so that I wouldn't have to go all the way to the dry land on sunny days. I assure you that one of those nights you heard the noise I made when I counted my silver pesos. Because one morning everything changed. Come on, Don Fileman, come in. Good morning. How did you wake up? Lorenzo left early, but I already have his lunch ready. He'll bring me his clothes to wash them later. But come on, Dad, eat up, they're getting cold. The next night I saw you fetching water from my barrel. I made sure you had no doubts about treating me like your father. I acted mysterious when I closed the window and even pretended not to see your toad-eating viper body stuck to the wall. When you came to clean my hut, I enjoyed watching your yellow eyes shining like a coyote's when you shook out the trunk. You even dropped the rag and rubbed it as if it were a Christian. Days and weeks went by like that. I enjoyed your dealings and you longed for the day you could open that trunk. Sometimes you tricked me out because you wanted to open the trunk, but you never did. I hid the key in the only place I knew you wouldn't look. There was just one thing I never understood. How thick-headed must you be to believe that a man, no matter how stupid he is, would enjoy living as a herdsman with money? Several nights I had to put on the same show to make you fall for it. Counting the same measly pennies over and over was very boring, but it was well worth the effort. Oh, how old I am. The hardest part was sneaking out at night to fill the trunk with stones, because you kept getting closer to it. It's hard to believe that an old drum and turi cat could have dazzled a she-wolf as bright as you. When you see my son, don't forget to tell him what happened to you. If you leave him a widower and he has to live with a daughter-in-law like you, this advice will be the best inheritance his father could leave him. I hope you've learned something too. Your father blesses you. P.S. Don't worry. I left all the pennies I have under the stones. Well, they're enough for the burial. You can't say I left you owing me anything. Ah.